Hi there, Leo. So I'm going to be doing your reading right now, and I'd like to make a note that I do offer personal readings. So if you're interested, please check out the description box below. If you do plan on subscribing, please make sure to hit the notification button. That way you'll get notified whenever I post my videos. And if this reading resonates, please make sure to hit the like button. So I'm going to be doing past, present, and future, and I'm going to be pulling out oracle cards at the end. Okay, Leo? So let's get started. Can I get the past energy for Leo, please? So it's the most recent past, but you could be going through it now, so just take it as is, because it's not really time sensitive. Okay, Leo? Leo. This is not an easy deck to shuffle. It's very slippery. So Leo. Leo. Past energy for Leo. 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 Okay. So, the past energy for Leo, please. Past energy for Leo. Leo. Past energy for Leo. Okay, it's the Hierophant. Nope. Oh, this card flipped over. The Magician. Leo, and the Seven of Wands, and the present energy for Leo. The Sun in reverse. All these cards, but I'll take them. The Ace of Cups with the Knight of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the future energy for Leo. It's the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and Justice. And the overall energy for the reading. The Eight of Swords. There's someone that's thinking about you quite a bit, so there could be a lot of overthinking, maybe even fear-based thoughts. Someone could even be feeling stuck in their headspace, though, with the Eight of Swords, like a lot of overthinking. So when I clarify, I'll gain more insight. But when I look at the past, it seems like you are dealing with a very special connection. It could have been like a commitment, doesn't necessarily have to be. But I see somebody wanting to manifest this connection into the 3D with the Magician and wanting to put in the work with the Seven of Wands. But when I clarify, I'll gain more insight. So it seems like there is that potential for a brand new beginning in love, and there is someone that has romantic feelings towards you. But if something didn't take a turn for the positive, someone could be unhappy, or just there's something unfortunate about this situation. Nonetheless, when I look at the future energy, I see somebody having a lot of passion towards you, wanting to communicate, wanting to balance things out, wanting to make things right possibly, or just wanting to communicate how they feel with the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands talks about communication, or like a swift energy exchange. So let me see. Let me clarify this Eight of Swords for the overall energy for Leo, please. The Eight of Swords for Leo. The Eight of Swords for Leo. The Eight of Swords for Leo. Okay, one more. The Eight of Swords for Leo. Clarifying the Eight of Swords for Leo. Strength in reverse. Someone could have fear-based thoughts with Strength in reverse and the Eight of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. Someone could be really unhappy if things didn't take a turn for the positive, or you and this person are not together in the 3D. You're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. So you're someone that's very loving, very nurturing, and very dependable. But something... Oh. There we go, the Devil. So there is like some sort of... Someone could be holding on to fear with the Devil and Strength in reverse and the Eight of Swords. And that's why the situation, it's like there is desire, right? But if somebody is overthinking, it can be quite unhealthy with the Devil. And if there's fear-based thoughts, that's why the Ten of Cups is showing up in reverse. But you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. But something didn't take a turn for the positive, possibly. So let me clarify the Hierophant. The King of Wands. So there is someone that has a lot of passion towards you with the King of Wands. There could even be somebody that's thinking about you quite a bit. So if this is not you, but there could have been confusion with the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like someone having to make a choice and being confused with the Seven of Cups. Somebody looking at their options and being confused. So somebody thinking about you, but let me clarify the Magician before I say anything. The Six of Wands. So like somebody wanting there to be victory and success, wanting there to be forward momentum. There is that acknowledgement of a connection, wanting to manifest this connection into the 3D. And I see that potential for a passionate new beginning. So somebody having to let go of the cycle of fear. That's what I'm getting. And there you go. And there could have been like resistance. So somebody wanting to put in the effort, but with the Nine of Wands, there could have been walls or barriers that were built up in this connection. Resistance. Somebody thinking about you with the Four of Swords. So there could have been like stagnancy. So you are on this person's mind with the Four of Swords. And that's why, yeah, the Hierophant is showing up in reverse. Could have been like a disconnect because of that with the Hierophant card in reverse, even though it seems like you are dealing with a very special connection. So let me clarify the Sun in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles. So there is someone that's reflecting on this connection. They have enlightenment. Let's see. Oh, so there is a match between the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So there could be someone that's very unhappy that things didn't take a turn for the positive, and they are reflecting, trying to look at things from various perspectives, possibly with the Hangman. They do have enlightenment. So there was that potential for stability, or there is that potential for stability. But let's see, because I see the Ace of Cups with... so there is that potential for a brand new beginning in love and somebody having romantic feelings towards you, wanting to express them. But the Ace of Cups is showing up in reverse. So there has to be like someone being open from their heart space. Like you have sparked an interest in someone, and yeah, there is someone that has romantic feelings towards you. So I feel like this is talking about like letting go of that cycle of fear. Somebody could be overthinking. So let me clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This couldn't be talking about like poor timing. No, there is someone that has a lot of love for you. Poor timing, possibly. Somebody having to let go of fears. Like a fear of being left out in the cold. Someone could very well be stressed out, or there's like a sense of heaviness, especially if things didn't take a turn for the positive. Let me get one more card. Yeah, like there is some sort of a delay or waiting involved. Maybe something regarding unfortunate timing, poor timing, or just a lot of waiting with the Three of Wands. So let me clarify the Knight of Wands, the Two of Cups. There is someone that has a lot of passion towards you, but I still see that disconnect with the Two of Cups in reverse. So somebody not moving forward within this connection, even though there is passion. Okay, so the Nine of Cups. Maybe somebody focusing on themselves for now with the Nine of Cups. But I see somebody wanting to make things right. Or maybe this is you like focusing on yourself because it's the right thing to do with Justice. Especially if this person is not moving forward within this connection. Okay, I'm getting that message there. Like you focused on your own wish fulfillment. Even though there is someone that has passion towards you, they're not really moving forward within this connection. That's why I still see that disconnect with the Two of Cups in reverse. But let me clarify the Eight of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse, like somebody having to heal. Maybe heal from the past with the Six of Cups in reverse. Or put in the effort towards that. Especially if there is some sort of cycle of fear. Someone having to let go of pain from the past, overcome that. So the Eight of Wands talks about like a desire to communicate or like a swift energy exchange. So there is someone that's thinking about you. So if there is issues within this connection, it hasn't been resolved either. So it's talking about like overcoming pain, letting go of pain, especially if there is some sort of cycle. So with the Eight of Pentacles, it seems like you are on this person's mind. They are thinking about you. Let me clarify Justice. So Death in reverse. I don't see like an ending with Death in reverse. But there still has to be changes within this dynamic. I see somebody wanting to make things right. But it's like the Star is showing up in reverse. Like if things haven't been resolved or healed within this connection, somebody could be losing hope, possibly. But it's like they're wanting there to be positive changes. Okay, so I'm looking at it this, like somebody wanting to make things right, wanting to express how they feel. I don't see like an ending. So if there are issues at hand here, it hasn't been resolved. But also like being mindful about healing, especially if there's some sort of cycle of fear. But I still see somebody wanting there to be positive changes with the Sun card. And Judgment talks about like a fated encounter and someone having to make a profound choice. Okay, with Judgment. Yeah. So there is someone that's having to express how they feel with the Page of Cups in reverse. Or like express. Somebody also having to be open from their heart space. Let me get one more card. Yeah, so there is someone that could be feeling cautious or tentative. It could be you or the person that you're dealing with. There is that potential, okay, for something new, but it's like somebody having to be open from their heart space and expressive. So if there is someone that's holding on to fear, a cycle of fear, there has to be healing. Or if there are issues at hand here, it has to be resolved. I see somebody wanting to make things right. I still see you focused on your own wish fulfillment right here. Okay, so there could very well be a delay or somebody could be waiting. So let me get further insight. Oh, this as well. Let me get further insight from the Intimate Tarot for Leo, please. Leo. 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 I still see that there is that like positive change with the Sun showing up in the upright. Leo. Like somebody wanting there to be positive changes. Leo. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. So I see that potential for wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. The King of Swords, though, there is someone that's trying to be logical or practical or possibly in control over their emotions. But I see the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So someone's seeing you as being very loving and very nurturing, and there's passion. So there is someone that's reflecting on this connection with the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody should be mindful of, like, if someone's trying to remain in control over their emotions, that could be an issue, right? That's why I feel like there is someone that's feeling cautious, or if they're wanting to communicate, it's like in a tentative fashion, possibly trying to gain insight into the way you feel towards them. But it's like they want to work things out with the Three of Pentacles, okay? And they want to express how they feel with the Page of Cups. Maybe there could be some frustration regarding that, okay? So I see a match between the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So you're showing up as someone that's very charming, attractive, charismatic, and confident. Justice. I feel like there is someone that's wanting to make things right with justice. Maybe this is you wanting the truth, wanting there to be honesty. You're showing up as the Empress. You're someone that's very loving, very nurturing, and very beautiful. Yeah, so the Chariot is like somebody having to make that choice and move forward with determination. So it's a Chariot with judgment, okay? So let me get messages from the Soul Helper deck for Leo, please. Leo. Oh, no, that's not it. Leo. 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 Okay. Leo. 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 Yeah, I was getting this message, definitely, and that's why it popped out. Okay, so I don't want to take any more. So card number 49, which is 13 or 4. Actions speak loudly, express your love through actions. Card number 47, which is 11 or 2. Physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. So there could be like temptation as well, but fears also. And card number 38, which is 11. So it's like 11, 11. Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. Like there has to be honesty. Somebody could be wearing a mask with the King of Cups. That's why it's like there could be some frustration regarding expression. Card number 46, which is 10 or 1. Interesting, like that's 11, 11, and then 1. Spend quality time together, listen and talk to each other. So there has to be openness and honesty. So let me get messages from the Soul Helper deck for Leo, please. Leo. 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 Okay, so there's some. So 9. Leave your usual social circles behind. Seek out true companions. Card number 23, which is 5, which is talking about changes. Like especially if there's some sort of cycle here. Release your inner rebel, be yourself and create your own universe. So that's 23, which is 5, which talks about changes. Card number 21, which is 3. Recognize despair as an opportunity. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. So even if you may be going through a difficult time, there's always some sort of opportunity there. And card number 1, re-energize in the natural world. Let your inner hunter or huntress take rest. Okay, so that's your message for today, okay, Leo?